So this, for me, did not work.
That's funny you say that, because last week I did a great tailor pant with the sweater with the leather details, and
I was just
you
about
told
to
me
talk.
I was safe.
Right, because
safe to me means kind of boring and just
No, I didn't say
basic.
boring. I said safe.
I really feel like when I come up here, I get these mixed messages. I don't know if you really just see the work I'm doing, like the week before with the jumpsuit. There were so many great details in there. So it was in black again. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna stay away from the black and bring in some color.
It's interesting. It sounds like you feel like you're getting mixed messages, which may be informing some of the decisions that are being made, and it's helpful to hear that. But the fit of the pant is impeccable, and the design of the pant is really impressive. I think for me, where it fell short was the choice to use that brocade print. It feels dated.
I don't want to have that title on me, like it's not cool or it's not modern. I'm older, so I make things for older people, so I can't do anything modern.
You said before that your consumer is mature.
Yeah, mature.
So just because she's mature doesn't mean she can't be fresh, forward-looking, and have a cool factor. That's what's lacking. That's what we'd love to see more of, and I know that you can deliver that. This doesn't deliver against that.
I stand by it. It does represent who I am, and I'm not for everybody.
The jacket, I just wasn't sure about. The fit doesn't seem right.
I hate to disagree with Bajiva. I like the jacket. I think where you lost me was with the brocade, oversized pant. Here, I just felt like you needed something a little more streamlined.
And that's the year,
Second most emotional part of the whole season for me was when Laurence was sharing her heart-wrenching story of how she got pregnant at 16, and that was when she just got admitted into fashion school.
Sorry. Take your time. Take your time.
I got pregnant when I was 16, and nobody knew about it. And I got a letter telling me that I was accepted to fashion school. So I just thought my life was over.
Wow.
I lost a lot because of that. My father disowned me, and he never got over it, so he literally passed away, and we never spoke.
Oof.
That's why I don't open up sometimes.
Well, damn.
Her father disowned her because of the pregnancy, and they didn't make up, and he has passed away recently, and that was so sad, and she cried. Like, if you watch the season and you know Laurence, she's very tough. I've never met a more tough or intimidating designer on the show like her, and she's just uptight. She doesn't really, talk to people much on camera.
But you have this very strict personality, and you're not letting it go.
And she doesn't really smile or laugh. She does, but not as much as the other designers. And you just know that she's a very serious person. She's uptight. So to see her share her story of being a mother when she was just a teenager herself and doing it alone, facing all those adulthood issues at that age, just gave us the perspective of why she was the way she was, and we understand her more. It was really heartwarming, and it was bittersweet in a very human way. All hail the queen of leather.
Rami, you are out. I'm so sorry.
You're amazing. Thank you. I appreciate it.
It's very hard. I'm very emotional about this. I just don't want you to leave yet. Rami, to see you leave is so hard because I feel like I know how good you are,
I think maybe they don't get my work, and that's okay. But, I know that my customers do and will, and that's what my main focus is. So,
yeah. I think in my, heart, I just don't want you to leave yet. So I'm going to use my save.
What? It's very hard. I'm very emotional about this. I
just don't want you to leave yet. It's very hard.
That's so cool.
You just are so good. You gotta show them.
I don't feel like I was given a chance.
Yeah.
So now.
You're gonna show them. Okay.
But I want you to know I never had a chance to tell you this because I was there from the beginning.
Don't say anything.
I'm so proud of you. Seeing you do all this amazing stuff, like, is really special. And I just want you to know, as somebody who's been there from day one.
Yeah. Next challenge, you have to kill it. You just have to show what you do.
Okay.
Okay, please.
I really
Happy Hercules. Christian Siriano and Rami have history. So in the season where Christian Siriano won, Rami and Christian were the top two designers. So Christian ultimately won. To see Rami back in the competition and Christian as a mentor was kind of a bit like intense. It was deeply heartwarming to see that Christian believes in Rami and he really used his save on him. Very, very heartwarming. Like, people online were really touched by this. This was one of the most emotionally intense moments of the season.
This is bull. Out of here. This is all stars. You got the best of the best to ever do it. It's an insult. It's insulting.
It is. Let's move on to a favorite of the night.
Wait.
No, wait.
Wait a minute.
It's gonna go left. That's all I can tell you. It's gonna go left real quick. Yeah. She's already crying, Lord.
I don't want to hear this one.
I do. Whew. How are we feeling?
I don't know.
This whole right now is a joke. Well, there's different rules for different people here. This crazy.
It is.
Kato was pointing out that the judges were gentle with designers from more recent seasons, while being very tough on the designers from earlier seasons. She also pointed out how the judges say, be yourself, but condemn designers when they go out and do exactly what they want to do. One of her outbursts came when Anna was at the top with a design similar to a previous one. So Anna had done this design 2 challenges ago and then presented with the challenge where they were all told to make something from this red fabric. Anna made the same kind of thing and Kato was pissed off. She was like, this is some bull, bull, you know, and she was just so upset. And that was emotional, not in a sad way, but in a very, upset way. All of them were salty. Even Bishmi said he was salty, but he kind of felt like Anna just did what she had to do, and it wasn't her fault that the designers did not condemn her.
And in the end, we were underwhelmed by the design. Kato, I'm sorry, but you are out.
Yeah, I figured.
Another intense moment for me was Katoa's elimination. So I loved her. She has this I'm so over this attitude. When she was eliminated, she gave this I'm so over this attitude. She didn't even let Christian say, I'm sending you to the workroom to clean up your space. She just does it anyways, but not before affirming her queenship in the design world.
There was nothing ill-fitting about it. I don't care what anybody says. It was precise. I'm a good tailor, I'm a good designer, I'm a great designer, and I made beautiful things in my life, and I'll continue to. So nothing that's been said today is going to take anything from me. Yeah. But I didn't come into a competition to play a game. I came into to play it fairly and have a real, true chance. And there's nothing I designed tonight that was not what it was supposed to be. So
she said, I'm still a queen, I'm this, I'm that. And my designs were precise. I really felt bad because Kato is an OG. But I kind of agreed with the designers because she just presents these kimonos down the runway. And it's not like they're not good, but other designers are really pushing the envelope and doing amazing things that look different in different challenges. So you can't just keep doing one thing. And that doesn't mean that you don't have your market. It just means that in a competition where judging is involved, you may be eliminated for that reason. Some people offline were saying the designers didn't like how she was, condemning the show, but, it is what it is.
And when you're grieving, it triggers you. This was too soon, this challenge. Creative-wise, it's kind of like blocking. Tomorrow make 2 months, and like I ain't put in my mind that I would have to relive something. I didn't know it was going to be a garment.
That garment.
My fear when I was making it of her like going away, now me reliving it through a dress is very triggering.
Bishmi had lost his sister 2 months before the competition, and the first challenge was to recreate the design that got you eliminated during your season. The triggering thing about the challenge was that the design that got Bishmi eliminated was inspired by his sister, who has now passed away. So working with that dress and using it as inspiration just triggers him, because every time he sees it, it reminds him of his sister, because when he was designing it during his season, she was still alive and now she has passed away. So you can see how that could be really, really triggering and very intense.
I think my emotions from it being 2 months tomorrow.
Sorry. And when we spoke, you were doing this in honor of your sister. You were doing this because she wanted you to do it.
Yeah.
Is there a way to focus on then turning that into a positive for her?
Yeah, and I apologize because I ain't trying to.
You don't have to apologize for a thing.
I'm gonna make something work. I'm not here to quit anybody. I don't know. Yeah.
I know my sister is looking down, and I need to utilize that and turn it into strength. The only way I can do that is by fueling myself with positive vibes and remembering that I'm here for my sister. I'm just gonna keep doing what I have to do and create something that we both will be extremely proud about.
It is one of the most odd and strange things to be sending you home when I think that you had such a part in my own journey to being here. It's really been a pleasure to be in your presence.
I appreciate that. It's been a pleasure meeting all of you.
Now, the sixth most emotional moment for me was Prajay's elimination. So, Prajay spent most of the season at the bottom. He's a good designer, but I do not really get his design language. And I know it tilts more towards the streetwear, but I don't really get him. And he just makes these mistakes, and then he ends up at the bottom. And he just looked so sad and so nervous. Honestly, I was just happy when he was eliminated. Not because I liked him outside of the competition. I mean, I loved him in the competition. He's one of those ones that gives you content and drama in the competition. But I was happy that he was relieved. When you're in a competition, you're so tense. You don't know what will happen the next moment. You don't know if the judges will like it or not. But when you're out of the competition, you're calm and you're collected. And I like that for him.
During season 4 of Project Runway, I was a finalist with Christian. But not only that, we were roommates.
The most emotional one, I didn't even watch it because I sticked into the Instagram page of Project Runway and I saw that Rami was eliminated. It just shut up my heart. I did not want Rami to be eliminated. I love Brittany. I love her, but I feel like Rami has a more original point of view, because towards the last few competitions leading to the end of the show, Brittany was just presenting beautiful designs. It's not original. It's not like... It's a fashion design competition. Like, fashion doesn't look pretty all the time. We want concepts. We want ideas. Brittany just wasn't given that. Rami was given that. And Rami was eliminated. I felt like Rami deserved a chance to present a full collection. Ultimately, he did not. And his elimination was emotional for me, just even watching it. And then I read online that one of the judges said something that was a bit unkind and a bit harsh. And, you know, it's competition. If you subject yourself to somebody else's opinions, then they may have the opportunity to say whatever they want to you. Because trust me, even if it was a top designer that we don't know, and let's say they are competing in this competition anonymously, the judges would have something to say. So it doesn't tell about your creativity and general talent. And ultimately, how far you will get in life is all dependent on you, not dependent on any competition that you go to. Or
so these are the most intense and emotional moments for me on the project Runway All-Star season. If you have any moments that have touched you on the right chord, on that chord that makes you feel emotional, do drop them on the comment section. Let's share together. I create a lot of interesting content on anything and everything fashion, so subscribe. Let's be friends. Let's sit and judge together.
thank you for watching.